In a world where shadows danced to the tune of an old, forgotten fear, there lived a healer named Elara. She tended to the people of her village with a gentle touch and a heart full of warmth. Crops grew in abundance under her care, and animals seemed to favor her company over anyone else's. To those who knew her, she was a blessing. But whispers travel fast, especially when fear is the messenger. One day, a merchant's son fell gravely ill. Despite Elara's best efforts, the boy took a turn for the worse and eventually passed away. Grief-stricken parents blamed Elara, claiming she had traded the boy's soul for power. Soon, torches were lit, casting menacing shadows that stretched and distorted like the fear that twisted their faces. They charged towards her house, their voices echoing with hate and vengeance. When the villagers broke into Elara's home, they found her tending to herbs, her face creased in concentration. Seeing the fury in their eyes, she knew it was no use explaining. She was already guilty in their eyes. With heavy steps, they led her to the village square where a roaring fire waited, fueled by their hatred, and the dry wood of the stake that held her captive. Elara looked up at the accusing faces, their features twisted in a grotesque parody of human emotion. She saw no remorse, only fear. It was a fear that had blinded them, a fear that had poisoned their minds. "I have done nothing wrong," she cried out, her voice echoing in the vast emptiness of the square. "Why do you do this?" In response, they only shook their heads, chanting, "Witch, witch," their voices rising and falling like a terrifying hymn of ignorance. As the flames climbed higher, licking at her clothes and curling around her limbs, Elara closed her eyes, tears streaming down her face. She could feel the heat seeping into her bones, but it wasn't the fire that scared her. It was the chilling realization that the greatest torment was not the physical pain, but the injustice of it all. She had spent her life helping others, and this was the thanks she received. With a final surge, the flames engulfed her, turning the night sky orange. Her scream tore through the darkness, raw and filled with despair. It was a scream that spoke of centuries of silenced voices, of countless souls unjustly accused and persecuted. But even as her body burned, her spirit soared.